Welcome back to the Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna. This is the segment of the show where we talk about nature or pets or pet health. And once again today we have a special guest. We actually have a 40-year veteran veterinarian.
Correct.
You like that?
Wow.
Dr. John Coyne.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, hello, and thank you for being here. And Dr. Coyne is an expert in the field of veterinary medicine. He actually is the proprietor of 7 veterinary hospitals. You've seen it all in 40 years?
I've seen a lot. As I said, every day is different. That's the excitement of it. So we're always looking for that new thing. So
Have you ever treated a monkey?
I treated a monkey once.
Wow.
And how do I put this? There's always extensive cleanup in the room after you've treated a monkey.
So it's actually true that
messy.
they are a
They're
little messy at
messy.
times.
They're a little messy, and I think I kind of leave that to the zoological veterinarians, because what you have to remember about monkeys is they're the same species. So anything they have, you can get. So it's kind of like, I think I'll let the experts
It's a
handle
challenge.
That's true on that
Today,
one. Yeah.
we are going to talk about cat and cat health.
Talking a little bit about cats. I went off off the sidecar with the monkeys there.
Yeah,
Just
I wanted to
wanted
focus
to throw a
him.
curveball at you.
Keep it
It's
exciting.
my job. I keep focusing him back on the topic.
But
That's it.
cat health, he's treated a cougar before, right?
We did. Way back when, of course, I've been doing it 40 years, Mercury cougars came out, and so they had a small cougar, and they had to have a physical exam. It's very, very impressive, very beautiful animal. And it's only about 10 weeks old, and I'm going to say it weighed about 35 pounds, huge bone, very friendly. I was thankful for that. So, anyway,
So
pretty
what
cool.
is, when we're talking about cats, what is the most common issue with cats that homeowners are facing?
the most common issue with cats, I'd say, unfortunately, because we don't see them on as regular basis as we once did. It's kind of backed off. We kind of see them when they're into kidney failure, hyperthyroidism, urinary tract obstructions, urinary tract infections. And so, unfortunately, a lot of things that we see are advanced. We see them when they're young. We kind of get that first year started well, but then it kind of falls off. So those are situations that we need to that's why we value the once a year or even twice a year, which you feel is better, exams, so we can pick things up.
So you
like
can keep
that.
track. Maybe the key to this is preventative health, so that they prevent the problems in the first place.
Absolutely agree with you. It's much better to catch something early than it is to come and start to treat it once it's very advanced.
I see this cranberry relief here, and it says it supports a healthy urinary tract. There's a picture of a dog and a cat on there, so I'm guessing that can be for both dogs and cats.
It definitely could be, and let me tell you, 10 years ago, I'd say veterinary medicine did not use a lot of these natural products, but we've learned that they definitely have their place, and so we feel comfortable and confident that they're part of our treatment. We're still going with antibiotics, and various other things are still the major part, but they have their place. And
Well, that's good. This is the Good Green Home Show. The green is really important, that we try and do less chemicals and think about some positive ways that would be very healthful for the cats.
Ancient wisdom I see here on Dr. Rose's Remedies, Modern Solutions with Ancient Wisdom Skin Treatment.
Don't
This is
say that about Dr. Coyne.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way. I'm reading the packages.
I see where we're going.
This is for skin treatment, and it's an all-natural herbal ointment here, and that's a holistic way to treat for some skin issues. I see.
Exactly, and some things that are people that are used to, glucosamine, chondroitin for the joints, omega-3, omega-6 fatty acids. Those all help. Omega-6s are good for heart. They're good for joints. They're good for the skin. So we really, we think that that's definitely an important part of preventative care. And like I say, it's natural. It should not be toxic. So it's a good thing.
Dr. John Coyne, veterinarian, 40 years. If you're in the Northwest Indiana area, where should you go to visit one of your clinics if you need to take your cat or dog, or just for the regular checkup?
You should go to St. John also.
Animal Care Center of St. John,
Exactly.
located inside Alsop Home and Nursery at 10255 Wicker Avenue in St. John.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Hey, I know the address, and I've been there, and that's where I take my dog. So
We
I know it
we
works.
appreciate that. You don't have to have an appointment. We're there 7 days a week. We will get it done for you. You know, dogs and cats can't decide when they're going to get sick, so you don't have to have an appointment. You just, if they're not feeling right, just come on in.
It's great people too. You hear of bedside manner in the medical industry, and truly good bedside manner from the staff members at Animal Care Center of St. John, and we couldn't be happier. I hear all the time lots of positive feedback from the surrounding public that have had to visit there for good reasons and bad, and unfortunately sometimes there's bad reasons, but we're glad you're there.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. It's very kind, and I think I've got my workers. They enjoy what they do. They love what they
Absolutely.
do, and that's how
It comes through. It
Exactly.
absolutely
All right.
shows.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. We're going to have you come back.
Very good. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
The Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna will be right back after a few messages from our sponsors.
Have you been disappointed with your lawn, even though you spread fertilizer year after year? If so, then you're not alone. That's because most people are unaware that feeding the lawn is only one of two key factors in getting beautiful results. The second is so obvious, but gets overlooked because it's out of sight, out of mind. The soil. Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan, unlike traditional fertilizers on the market, feeds both the lawn and the soil. Your soil is filled with nutrients, but many of these nutrients are never absorbed by the grass because your soil biology and chemistry hasn't been activated. This includes nutrients from your lawn fertilizer, too. Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan corrects the problem with two organic soil reviving fertilizers: Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil, and Magical. Spreading Jonathan Green's Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil feeds your soil biology, activating its microscopic ecosystem. This activated microbial activity breaks down trapped nutrients, so they're completely absorbed by the grass roots. Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil also creates natural gaps in your soil, allowing air and water to penetrate deeper so roots can grow further. Applying Jonathan Green's Magical feeds your soil chemistry, making it properly balanced. A well-balanced soil enables grass roots to absorb much more lawn fertilizer. This higher absorption rate makes your fertilizer more effective and reduces the risk of waste and runoff while helping keep your lawn and our environment green. Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil, and Magical are fully compatible with any lawn fertilizer or annual lawn program. We recommend using them with a wide range of Jonathan Green fertilizers designed to feed your lawn with superior results. Feed your lawn and your soil with Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan. And finally, get a beautiful lawn you can feel good about.
You know Alsep Home and Nursery has the area's best garden center, but we're a one-stop pet shop too, with a large selection of pet care supplies, including holistic foods. Owners love to see their pet after a pampering trip to Groomingdale's Pet Salon, and the on-site veterinary clinics are as exceptional as they are convenient. Best of all is the Alsep to the Rescue Adoption Center, matching shelter dogs and cats with loving forever families. Our new Forever Home Training Academy offers obedience classes for dogs of any age. Visit us today with your furry family member or go to alsepnursery.com.